my attention was brought back to the book of Job. And it was put forth to me that Job's children all perished. And then he had the same number of children again. And it was given to me to consider that this was representative of what God Himself intended. The children, the sons of God, which betrayed Him, are going to go off into everlasting destruction. And instead of them ruling in heaven, He was going to elevate those amongst mankind who were faithful to rule over angels. Because Job was not a Hebrew. He was not an Israelite. He was not a Jew. I learned that from a local Jew. And I wonder why God kept leading me back to the book of Job, when I kind of got the point. I thought. But everything in Scripture, real events, also serve as parables for future events. And so, that is one thing to consider. Number one, Job was a Gentile. So amongst the Gentiles, he still had worshipers. And though the firstborn of his children were destroyed, were killed, in his renewed state, he had all new children. And somebody had done a video, I don't have it saved to refer to, but they suggested, his cattle, it wasn't just replaced, it was increased. All of his herds, other herds, were increased. He got back more than what he had started with, except for his children. He had the same exact number of children. Numbers are so important to people who get deeply into Scripture and all of that. I'm kind of allergic to numbers. So it's not my field of expertise. Maybe there's something more in the number of children that Job had. Somebody else could elaborate and contribute to. He gives some as ministers, as ambassadors, as healers, as teachers. I don't know what I am. But I'm not the numbers girl. I know that one. So there you have it. Another angle on the record of Job, possibly also serving as a parable. And that's why it's included in the Torah, which is generally just the history of the linealogy, the genealogy of the Messiah. A Gentile whose children were replaced. It was just interesting, and it came back to mind tonight, so there you have it.